the strange doors of Egypt, which are allegedly gateways to other dimensions. Egypt is known, among other things, for various strange findings that lead to many mysteries, as there are no answers to various questions they cause, no matter how hard archaeologists try. Such strange findings are also some strange doors in temples, which archaeologists call false doors. As the name suggests, a false door is usually an imitation of a door, often found in mortuary temples or tombs throughout ancient Egypt. It's one of the most common elements found in Egyptian tomb complexes and is also one of the most important architectural features of the ancient Egyptian empire. Their typical form evolved from the so-called palace facade, which existed in the elite mastaba exterior architecture of the Archaic period, that's 3100 BC to 2156 BC, while a series of successive changes over the centuries allow to historians to date them, while they gradually declined in popularity and were replaced by poles. The false doors were not exact replicas of real doors, but a combination of them, and were often made from a single monolithic piece of high-quality limestone, which was then painted with red colors and black dots. A table, usually wooden, was often placed in front of the door, on which religious offerings of food and drink were kept. Generally, the false doors were richly decorated and engraved with the names and titles of the tomb owner. Along with these decorations, some curse would be included against those who might harm the dead in some way, and a blessing on those who made offerings in his honor. For example, the false door of the tomb of Redinez at Giza, G5032, showed the following inscription. The text inscribed said this: "I never hurt anyone, therefore I will protect myself from those who want to damage my grave or me. I built this with my own. It is God who will judge the case of me and those who did something against him." The false doors of Egypt as gateways to other dimensions. To the ancient Egyptians, these doors were considered veritable entrances to the underworld and must no doubt have played an important role in their cult of the dead. According to archaeologists, these doors served as an imaginary passage between the worlds of the living and those of the dead, and were believed to allow Ka, one of the elements of the soul, according to the ancient Egyptians, to pass through. The deity or the mortal could through these doors interact with the world of the living, according to the beliefs of the ancient Egyptians. In simpler words for our modern era, the false doors were a gate to the underworld or other dimensions in general. Were they simply fakes leading to a fantastical journey, or were they hiding something lost over the centuries that could be activated in some unknown way by a way to truly be a passage to somewhere else? If all these are myths, that is, fairy tales, then why are modern scientists trying to open gates to other dimensions? However, Egypt is not the only place where these strange doors can be found. Other examples of similar structures are seen in South America. For example, the mysterious Gate of the Gods, located in the mountainous regions of Marca in Peru, and the locals have the legend that speak of a door that leads to the land of the gods. In this myth, it's said that long ago the great heroes left to join the gods, and as they passed through the door, they reached a new life and immortality. On rare occasions, these men returned for a short time to, quote, inspect all the lands of the kingdom, end quote, on earth, that is. This I've translated for you from a Greek article. Please leave your comments. Thank you for your support. Kindly support my Patreon account. The daily posts are 5 videos daily, and they are totally different from what I have on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for your support and that you find all my content so interesting. You'll find the Patreon account details in the description box